Hey everyone, today's July 25th, 2013, and it was our last day here at the school, which I am so ready to be home. I can't wait to see family, and I've missed them so much. So glad that this time tomorrow I will be hanging out with them, along with Miss Glenna here. But at the same time, I'm terrified. I honestly don't think I'm ready to go home. I feel like there's a lot more I need to learn as far as, like, training and stuff. And I'm not going to have someone constantly over my shoulder telling me what I'm doing wrong and what I need to work on. So I'm really scared. But that's a whole nother story. This morning we went on our last route. We did a country route, so we basically walked around along the left side of the street that didn't have sidewalks and just kind of walked along the edge of the grass, which went pretty well, with the exception of I was with another student, one of my friends actually, and the instructor, all of us at the same time, and I had to stop to do obedience because she was getting distracted. So I had to stop to do rapid obedience, basically having her do several sits and downs until she's really responsive. And while I was doing that, they continued on. So they were really far ahead of me, and the other instructor was really far behind me, and I couldn't see or hear any of them, so I had no idea where to go. I mean, I knew at the time I was supposed to go straight, because there was no other way to go, but the idea of being alone in that area was kind of creepy. It terrified me. So I panicked. They both could see me, but I didn't know that at the time, and so I just got really nervous. But other than that, it went well. After that, we came back here, and we hung out, and then we had lunch, and after lunch we worked on a couple little things, like getting into a regular vehicle rather than their big open vans that have a ton of room for the dogs just to lay down or sprawl out or whatever. And then, and we worked on, we cleaned their ears again, because you're supposed to do once a week. Just several little things. And then later we had feed, water, and park. So I did that, and then came back, and we had obedience and dinner. She did really well during obedience, but I think that was because I don't know if that was just because there was no distraction or whatever, but either way, she still did really well, and I'm glad. And she did pretty good during dinner, too. Kind of was moving around, but it was alright. It was manageable. After dinner, we did a final community run or group play with the other dogs. There's only 6 of us now, including me. And so we did that. I'm currently uploading a video for that, so that should be up eventually. I don't know exactly when, but it should be up eventually. And then after that, I came back and started packing. My room is a mess right now because of it. And then I had my final summary read to me about how I did and everything during class. Said I walk at a moderate to high moderate pace, and that I need to maintain more of a connection in the harness, and that I need to stay more on top of her. It said because I have usable vision, and so I don't pay attention to her sniffing as much, but honestly, the reason is because I don't always know if she's sniffing. But I'm working on that. So overall, it wasn't really stuff that surprised me, and it was all kind of stuff we had already talked about. And overall, I mean, there was a lot of constructive criticism But there was also a lot of positive stuff, too. Like, she said that while Glenna is very spirited and likes to jump on people and everything, I'm pretty good at managing it, which I was glad to hear, because that does happen a lot. You'll see that in the video of the group play, if assuming it successfully uploads. But yeah, so overall it was pretty good. Even the supervisor, which is the one who was reading it, said that he felt that we would be successful, so, and he's like the toughest out of all of them, in my opinion, to please, so if I can get a good response out of him, then I feel like it's definitely a boost. So I was glad to hear that. After that, we did Water and Park, so I ended up being like one of the last people out there to let her out, because they were late making the announcement, and they're usually picky about it, but some people had already done it and some hadn't, so no big deal. And then I just got back, and now I'm just gonna take a shower, finish packing, and try to go to bed, because I have to be up at 5:15 tomorrow, because we have to leave here at 6:45 in the morning, even though my flight is not till like 11, so gonna be a long day tomorrow, but oh well, I'm ready to be home. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do videos after this. I'll make one more at least tomorrow, maybe a couple more after that too, but other than that, I don't know. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.